Hello and welcome. Thank you for joining us. We're broadcasting from the Thomas K. McKeon Center for Creativity, and I'm your host, Corey D. Taylor. My guest today is none other than the fitness man himself, Abe Cruz. Abe has had some adversity in his life, but he has changed that all around by having the mindset of a champion. If you want to know what it's like to go through struggle, but turn it all the way around, then you come to the right place. So stay tuned because this is Up Close with Corey Taylor. Hello and welcome back. Thank you for joining us. We're here with none other than Abe Cruz, fitness model as well as entrepreneur. How are you, sir?
What's up, my man? How you doing?
I'm doing good, man. Well, I'm glad you got a chance to come back. I remember you were here at the top of the year, 2015, and I was hoping we would get you back before then, but now you're here. But you are here with some exciting news. So tell me what you've been up to.
Grinding, working hard since the last time. Just like you working, you continue to put in the time, the effort, and in time it just blossoms. So from finishing up a movie to doing a new photo shoot to blessed on a new TV talk show out in LA. I mean, it's incredible. Signing a deal with a supplement company. I mean, just blessings.
Wow.
Blessings.
So, man, because you listen, if people
I hope I don't miss everything.
No. If people don't know your name, they need to get ready because I want to just digress for those who are viewers. Like you were on Millionaire Matchmaker. That was some years ago now. You and your brother at the time.
2010,
well, he's still
11.
your brother, but Dave, It's like at the time. Yeah, but you were on that, and then you have Forever Faith clothing line. I mean, you just are a hardworking guy, man. Where does all that come from?
God.
Okay.
I mean, I can't say I that. I mean, I get on my hands and knees. I pray for energy and support and guidance and follow through. Be faithful to it.
Exactly, because I don't want to stay here long, but, just so for our new viewers who have not had an opportunity to know your backstory, like you had a time where life was not great for you, and just share a little bit of that. I don't want to stay there because that's not why you're here, but I just think it's important for our viewers to know. I
just got caught up, wrong people, made some horrible mistakes, landed me in prison. I didn't allow that to just ruin my life. I turned that all around, and now I'm focused on success.
Doing your thing,
That's
your tagline for Forever Faith, mindset of champions.
Mindset of champions.
So why is that your tagline?
At the end of the day, every single champion that we crown throughout life and society, sports, Olympics, whatever it is, business, we all have the same thing in common, and that's grinding, driving. Everyone's waking up early, putting in the time and the effort. They sleep when they're ready to sleep. You got to get everything done for the day.
Right. So, man, I'm super excited because when we had you here last time, you had graced the cover of several fitness magazines.
Right.
But now, TV talk show where you're doing your own segment, and it is really, really, I mean, it's on like multiple platforms. What are some of those platforms?
I mean, everything from
Apple TV,
Verizon iOS. It's on TV actually in like 12 different states.
Right.
So CBS Local. I mean, it's all over the place. It's 155 different channels. So it's a lot.
Yeah, it's a lot. I know, and I didn't mean to put you on spot. I know that you couldn't remember all of that.
This is the first talk show where it's created by Latinos for Latinos. That has never been done.
And mainstream television.
Mainstream television in English.
Yeah, right. Because you have like Telemundo, Univision, all of these different places.
And we are on, excuse me, I apologize if I say it wrong, but I think it's TCV or TVC Latino. It's all over the place. It's going crazy. There's a lot, and we're the first of its kind because it's on TV, it's on video on demand, it's on internet, it's social media, it's all over the place.
Right, and I think you hit the point when you said that it's Latino owned. and is Latino produced, and the whole cast is Latino. And
That just happened like that.
Well, it's no problem. I mean,
Right,
that's not
yeah.
a problem because the reality is that we are starting to see more Latino actors. We are starting
Right.
to see Latinos do a whole lot of different things,
Successful.
because yeah, right, because we hadn't saw those.
Right.
Typically in movies in the past, they had stereotypical roles like the gangbangers,
Right,
and
right.
like just with the African American culture, you don't want to be typecast or stereotyped because
Right.
those are some of the portrayals that were bad apples in the culture. But you with this, you're doing the fitness thing, and it was funny because on one of the clips and. It was funny because they were like, the co-host, she was like, "Yo, I heard you had these amazing abs," and then she looked over. You were real humble. You was like, "Okay." She was like, "Can we see them?"
That was Elizabeth Ruiz. She's a social media star. She has like almost 400,000 followers. She's worked with Kevin Hart. She's doing a lot of big things herself. The executive producers, Bel Hernandez, Naiba Reynoso, they created the show. They put the concept and the idea. And from what I hear, this is like a year and a half ago.
Right.
That, it's hard work to put the pieces together and finally make it happen. Jennifer Safari, a big producer on this. She brought me on. She gave me an opportunity to shine. And I'm just blessed and humble. Enrique Castillo from Blood In and Blood Out. He was on Weeds. He's done a number of different things. He's our director and also the husband of Bel Hernandez. So it's just a good team, and I'm just like,
Well, I think it's awesome, man, because like when I first met you, and it's been years ago now. We're talking about 4 or 5 years ago when you and I first connected.
Yeah.
And you had been out of prison for like about a year and a half, 2 years or something like that. And then I remember them bringing me us connecting. And you were talking about Forever Faith at the time. And then, we were doing some business things. And then you said, all right, I'm going to L.A. And I'm like, yo, bro, how you just gonna roll to L.A.? Like, you just got out of, jail. You're like, no, I'm going after my dreams. And that, my friend, you did. Went out there, stayed in L.A., and just really did it, worked with some amazing people out there in LA. So when you talk about the TV talk show that you're in and doing the fitness segment, what is your segment really, really about? I know it's fitness, but take us a little bit through what that is really with that segment.
Well, like you said about me and my past, and it's going to follow me, good or bad, right?
Right.
But at the end of the day, it's about the mindset of a champion. So even though I'm getting into fitness, and fitness is that vehicle, it still starts with the mindset, like we
Yes.
talked about on our last show, believing and knowing that, in this case, you physically want to improve your body, whether it's losing weight, whether it's putting on some muscle, just feeling better about yourself. So I want to get into the psychological about improvement, and then that'll help us get physical. And then I'll get into education and on what to eat, what not to eat, the right type of workouts and stuff like that. And I'm going to definitely put our hosts to a big challenge on the show to inspire their leaders and their fans and their followers, because it's the mindset.
Now here's what's crazy, and I
wanted to go back real quick.
Go ahead, because I got to
back.
hit you. I want to talk about something.
Okay,
Go ahead.
because we had talked about it, me meeting you way back, and people don't know this.
Right.
But you never know who you're going to meet. You never know why you meet them.
Correct.
Okay? And at the end of the day, you could be on a plane, which I have met some powerful people on a plane in first class right next to me that I didn't know. But going back to you set me up and hooked me up with TJ Walker, who was the founder of Cross Colors.
Yeah.
I learned my entire apparel business in the time I spent with TJ Walker. 4 or 5 years of school and education, I learned like in 6 months with TJ.
Wow.
Because of you.
Oh, well, thank you,
So,
man. I appreciate
you know,
that. I really appreciate that, and thank you for saying that, man. Of course, you're not here because of that, but it is appreciative. They always say people don't get their roses until after they die, but, I know you're a guy that acknowledged that, and I really, really thank you for saying that. But this is what I want to ask you about, because you being the fitness guy that you are, and I want our viewers to know this, that Abe is the guy that when I'm trying to get in shape, if you would have saw the earlier years of this show, you would have saw me at like 260. And now I'm down to like 220. But you're the guy I lean on when I'm like, I want to get my abs together. I'm trying to cut weight. And you're like, yo, go get a belt. But you have a product that you're now an ambassador for. TC1 gel.
Yeah.
And I'm not trying to promote it or anything, but I want to talk about it because before you came into the deal with TC1 gel, you had already started telling me, you told me, I was like, yo, I want to get my waist size down. And you was like, yo, go to like Ross or something and buy like a $5 waist trainer belt.
Right.
And you was like, it won't make you lose weight, but it will reduce that water weight that's in your belly area. And now you are with a company where you're the ambassador where TC1 gel is for the belly and wearing belts to talk about that, man.
So, I mean, with TC1 gel, it's a topical. Obviously, I believe in it. That's why I'm
Me
working
too,
with
because I use it. Right, go ahead.
It heats you up. But then when I saw the belt that they had, I said, man, this is incredible. This is perfect. I don't have to go buy a $5 belt anymore. But their stuff is high quality. It's incredible. So I love it. And that's why I had to turn you on to it and everybody that I meet.
Yeah, and because I mean, it's amazing for me, but I think the thing that people don't understand when it comes to fitness is they don't really work on the little bitty nuances, and like you said, like get that water weight down, you know what I mean? And then, and this is what I learned, and I learned this from you, is that when I'm in the gym a lot of times, if I ate too much salt, which brings too much water, some salt is okay, but too much is too much water.
Right.
You're really there trying to sweat. And I remember after talking to you and learning about the belts and stuff, I hit the sauna and then I started, and then I would go get on the scale and I dropped like 2 pounds.
Right.
Because it was water weight.
It's just a vicious cycle. That you go home and you eat and you're going to put on the 2 pounds.
Right.
But if you can keep off the inches from the waistline, you're going to feel better and look better every day.
Right.
And then before you know it, it's going to be in the positive for you.
Yeah, because I know I still am trying to get down smaller. Now, my wife don't like this because she was like, oh, you too skinny right now. And I'm like, yo,
you look great.
I want to get smaller.
You look like a European model.
All right, now say that, brother. I want to get smaller, man. But, but my thing is that, like I said, you were that guy that inspired you.
Well,
and we definitely have some pictures of you on the covers of magazines and things of that nature.
I just did a new photo shoot with Michael Navu, legendary photographer out of LA. He shot Arnold Schwarzenegger. He shot Sylvester Stallone, Jay Cutler, the best.
Wow. And so when you are out there and you're doing your fitness thing, and now, of course, you're not just doing fitness, but you're doing acting. And you did a movie called Woman Scorned. Right. And you were out there with Uriah Howard. Uriah Howard,
Howard.
Yes. And so that has been through the film festival circuits. And you've been getting a lot of praise for your role playing. Tell us a little bit about that, your role, because it actually goes against what your normal character is.
Oh, yeah. I mean, it's acting.
Correct.
But yeah, Uriah Howard, the Woman Scorned, it's won numerous awards. I am playing the bad guy.
Right.
I'm playing the sleazy scumball who picks up a girl in a bar, and I end up, having a one-night stand with her, and I trying to get close to her. But at the end of all of it, I don't know how much I should say.
No, don't tell it. Don't tell it. They got. I want people to.
Yeah.
I want if they get a chance to see it, if it comes somewhere near them, because but it's a good deal, because like when you're watching it, it like. You're thinking, okay, you're a sleazeball. We get you're a sleazeball. Like, she drops some money, you step on it like bam and hide it, then you pursue her, and then you in the mirror doing your thing and getting ready, and then there's a shock, there's a twist.
Major
okay,
twist.
So I don't want to go too far, but how was it shooting that piece?
It was actually really nerve-wracking initially, because I'm meeting this beautiful woman. To shoot kind of a love scene-ish type of a thing. So it was a little nerve-wracking, but Uriah, he's so cool and calm. He's like, nah, don't even worry about it. We get it like this, we get it like that, no problem. So he kind of guided me and directed me to just kind of relaxing. We did 2 or 3 takes, so I was able to feel comfortable. So, I mean, it was real cool. He guided me through it. I'm excited to shoot the feature.
Right, but this is the thing, because that was a short, I know, but like, a love scene, man. I remember I was performing doing theater, and I was doing King Hadley, an August Wilson play, and I had this one scene where my love interest, we had to get we were like this, and I think it may have had like a scene that it said we had to kiss or something. I was like, yo, I didn't sign up for this. But how do you mentally get prepared? Because you see this on the screen all the time, and I don't get it. Like, that's probably why I'm not acting still, but it's too much.
You know, honestly, you have to, and you say you're not acting because of that. Well,
No, not just because of that, but not because I'm not a great actor,
right.
but go ahead.
No, yeah, absolutely. It's not that. It's the challenge, but you got to turn that light switch on and off. And you have to be in the moment for that moment, whether the camera's rolling for 30 seconds or 2 or 3 minutes, but there's no personal life. There's no love interest outside of what's in front of you. So I'm doing my job, I'm doing my work for that few moments, and then it's over. You know, the truth is, me and Elizabeth haven't talked since.
Right.
We haven't talked since. We didn't even exchange numbers. We do our job and we make it look
authentic.
Yeah.
Man,
yeah.
I mean, I still think that's hard, but moving on. It's a beautiful woman.
Yeah.
And then, but with the show that you're doing, the talk show, I actually see that you all have like beautiful cast in that talk show. So like, is this the thing? You got Abe Cruz, handsome guy, Latino. Then you got Elizabeth in the TV talk show. She's there talking about, let me see your abs. And like, she's beautiful. Like, is that just the thing with all of the stuff you're doing? Like beauty?
I mean, we could, the Latino. No, I don't know. I mean, Elizabeth was a guest. She was a guest on the show, and she's a Cuban talent. So, I'm sure she has a lot of good things lined up for herself. I personally don't really know her, just some great things about her. But Naiba and Belle, they're the talent. They're the leaders of this entire show, and they're incredible. So, I just felt so comfortable being on set with them.
What is it like being, and let me go here real quick because, Oklahoma, one of the top states in obesity. But then when we look at typically some parts of the Latin culture, just like we have with some parts of the African American culture and all cultures, but there is an alarming rate of obesity that people are starting to show because of the consumption of the wrong foods or not a lack of exercise, things of that nature. But here it is, you're a Latin guy and you are gracing the cover of a lot of magazines as a fitness model, which for me, that was a rare occurrence because even if we did see fitness models that were Latin, they're on Latin magazines.
Right.
You're not on Latin magazines. You could be, but you're on like some mainstream, like muscle type bodybuilding magazines. So for you as being a Latin dude and being on The Man, if you will, abs, you just look nice with, the full package. How has that been for you, when you're not usually seeing that in the media?
I mean, at the end of the day, it's the same every day. I don't even allow these things to get to my mind. I didn't notice the difference.
Yeah, I noticed it, and I'm pretty sure a lot of people noticed it, which is the reason why on Instagram, your Instagram account is rising to like 30-some thousand and it's growing like crazy, because I think that's what people are gravitating to. They're like, here's this Latin dude, and like he's like a fitness dude, like guru, if you will, and he's like doing it mainstream.
Amen and thank you, Lord. I mean, it's happening. There's no such thing in life as something set and standard. We're here to break barriers. We're here to create opportunities. Everybody's doing it, from my idols, P. Diddy's and Ice Cube's to J-Lo's and everybody else. It's just about grinding and working. And at the end of the day, the people that don't make it are the people that stop trying.
Man, that's great. But listen to this. I have to ask you this question because, we just had an election.
We're gonna get into
that? Yeah, we just got to go there, but it's not going to be coming from the angle you think. You are a person that your surroundings as a
Latino.
Even vote. Yeah, right.
But go ahead.
But you,
go ahead.
You as a person, but your surroundings as a Latino, where most people typically stay in their vein of their culture. Right. Like you might see African Americans all with African Americans. You may see Latinos all with Latinos, Asians, Caucasian, whatever, so on and so forth. But then you watch like Cedric the Entertainer, D.L. Hughley, George Lopez. They're doing what's called the Comedy Get Down Tour. What I want to ask you is, your circle is very eclectic with folks from all different cultures. Where does that come from?
Pasadena.
Pasadena?
I was born and raised in Pasadena. I was actually born in East LA, but I lived in Pasadena. And Pasadena is such this big melting pot. It's like I'm Latin, right? But I grew up with the brothers
All right.
in Pasadena. I played football with the Panthers growing
Right.
up there. But in the middle of my childhood, I ended up going to school with the majority of Latinos. But then I got to college and I was all with Caucasians. Everything kind of just switches, and I've had a little bit of everything, and my heart is just full of love.
Right.
You know.
And I want to say this because I want to talk about your family, because you have some handsome sons, but your wife is not Latino.
No, my wife is not. She is Vietnamese. She's Vietnamese, so that means that, you know, my son is half Vietnamese, half Latino, Cuban, Mexican. Yeah. And then my oldest son, Justin, you know, he's 13. He's an incredible young man. I mean, it's beautiful. Life is beautiful.
Yeah, hey man, and coming from a guy that went through all of the stuff that you have gone through, you know, as I've watched your journey, have been one that have been inspired by your journey, and I've grown from just watching you, like meeting you, you know, very positive. And then when they told me your backstory, I'm like, no way. Like, and I'm like, because when I met you, like, you were not the dude that if they heard someone did prison time, they're looking for you tatted up and all that. And that's not you. And so let me say this. You got caught up and you went to prison. But typically when people see people that come out of prison, they don't want to give them another opportunity, because the stereotypes of the people that go to prison is not, especially being Latin, it's like you were a gangbanger or you were this and this, but you come out, no tattoos, you just a clean cut guy. But you got caught up. So speak to that a little bit, because how people pass judgment, and you know, once you make one mistake in life, then it's over, and then you know.
You know, there's no right or wrong answer to it. At the end of the day, I knew myself, I knew my worth, I knew what I was headed to do. I knew that before I went to prison, I was only wasting time. You know, I guess I needed to crash and fall and burn a little bit in order to learn that lesson. But when I was in there, I was going to get a tattoo.
But you didn't, though.
But I didn't, because I said that it's, I can't allow any, it's already a negative that I have a felony on my record, so that's already a negative. I can't allow any other hinders to slow me down when I get out.
And I knew a guy that I was in class with, because, you know, I've been adjunct before. And he was like you. Never had really done anything wrong. He did something, got himself in trouble, went to prison, and then he took a total different route. He got tatted all up, and he was like, yo, if this is the way they think about me, then this is how I'm going to portray myself. And then he said in one of his classes, he was like, yo, I kind of wish sometimes I didn't do it, because it just further reinforced the negative stereotype.
One of my good, he's a good buddy of mine now, actually. We just met through an acquaintance, Gabriel Valencia. His cousin is Joey Abril, okay? He's tatted, like, I mean, from head to toe.
Wow.
On the top of his head, his face. However, whatever he went through in his past is his past. He is now focused on and determined to turn it into a positive. Man, he is killing it right now. He was just shooting a movie with Will Smith. He's on NCIS, one of the shows. I mean, he is doing positive, powerful things now, and everything about him, all of his posts, they're all about positive vibrations and just being positive. And that's what life is, because at the end of the day, we grow up a certain way and we're influenced and driven into a certain direction, but it's up to us to become mature and understand, all right, my past is the past, I messed up, let me get back on track.
Right. So with the election, you didn't vote. And I know all of the negative stuff that, you know, the candidates were saying back and forth. And then they said this election has been like decades, that this election is really going to affect like diversity in so many ways. What is kind of your take on that, being that you're a positive guy, but what is your take on all of the rhetoric that was being spewed during the election? And now we have a certain president in, and now everybody has this, oh, he's going to be this, he's going to be this. So what is your take on it?
I mean, ultimately, when you really break it down, is he going to affect does he affect us when we wake up and make the decisions that we're getting ready to do for that morning at 8 in the morning, 9 in the morning, 10 in the morning? If you're in society and you're going back to your work and you're doing your job, you're following rules, you're following command. If he decides to change something, then you just go with it. But that doesn't ruin your future. That doesn't change the outcome of America. Ultimately, it's the mindset of champions. Bottom line. And with even Donald Trump, hate to say it, but he has the mindset of a champion. Yeah. He bottom line, when he says something, he goes after it, however long it's going to take. Now, ultimately, I hope he digs down in his heart and he understands how much of an influence he has over America and that he doesn't allow this to turn into a negative, okay? And he's already bending right now. He's already showing a little he's showing a little bit of sensitivity and understanding towards the Latinos or the cultures out there. So he's doing it.
Yeah, so man, I'm super excited, man. And the reason why I wanted to ask you that, because there is just such a negative connotation on this whole thing. And I wanted to tell everybody, yo, we have had presidents that have went against the grain all the time.
Right.
Everybody calm down.
Right.
Relax.
Relax.
This man, there's laws. He can't put everybody back into slavery like so many people have been fearful of. I was like, y'all, come on. This man did not get to where he is because of, don't believe all of the hype and all the rhetoric and stuff like that. So what is next for Abe Cruz?
Well, I mean, we really want to focus on taking obviously the talk show to higher levels and bigger mainstream and more powerful. So the Trend Talk Show is already game planning for the whole first season and doing everything we need to just move on to the next season. Like, we can't just sit with now. We got to plan the next season. So that's one thing. We have some other stuff. Other TV shows already lined up. Really can't talk about those right now, but we have some other ones where I'm hosting as well. So I'm doing another hosting job. It's all in fitness related, so that's exciting. So we got that, and then obviously we're working on Women's Scorn Feature. We want to put that into the mainstream, and another thing I wanted to talk about, or just kind of hit on, is there's opportunity in Oklahoma. We got to make it happen.
Right.
You know what I mean? You and me, we need to let Oklahoma know that we can put together these projects. We can create them. We can direct them. We can produce them. We can shoot it here in Oklahoma. We just need a little bit of guidance and support and money from Oklahoma.
Now, let me ask you this question. This show, Up Close, is all about helping people to understand what it takes to be successful. In your own words, in about 10 seconds, what would you say it takes for a person to be successful?
It takes being humble, respectful, and working with a group of people.
Abe Cruz, man, as always, it's a pleasure, brother.
Pleasure. Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
I hope you've enjoyed our show today. I would like to thank my guest, the incomparable Abe Cruz. Think about this. Change is inevitable, but your attitude towards that change, it is always optional. Until next time, keep looking forward.